Next up on the show, we go to psychic number 6, and her name is, she's got the name in her name. What am I trying to say?
The book, it's
Your
called?
name says it all. How about that? Sharita Star, everybody. Thank you very much for being here.
It's an honor
really
to be back.
appreciate
Thank you
that.
so much for including me in your special anniversary show. And congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you. And tell us a little bit about what you do briefly, if you can.
What I do is I am a psychic of the planets. So what I do basically is fuse astrology and numerology together. The third thing I fuse in is what my book is about, called It's All in the Name. And this is about lexicograms.
And you're a lexigrammist. And none of us know what that means,
technically,
right?
yes. It's this unique, weird thing. Like, what's that? And basically what I do is take names, words, phrases, titles, and then I anagram them, phrase the anagrams like poetry or prose, and it always spells out the truth.
And if we could, you have a funny one for Wiener, right?
Oh, yes.
If we could do that really quick.
Our former senator, Anthony Weiner, not a hot winner when he tweet.
Yes, and that's all in, explain to them what that.
Not a hot winner when he tweet. All those words can be derived from his name, Anthony Weiner. So when you phrase them, you get that phrase.
Right. Okay,
so
well,
I should have known that a long time ago.
Let's take a couple questions from the audience. Stand, Anna. Hello, what's your name?
My name's Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. How are you?
And what would you like to know?
I'd like to know if the college I'm at is the right decision.
Okay. And day and I just need not your day and month of birth, please.
420.
420.
So in April.
April. Cusp. Probably a Taurus. Okay. Well, this is the year where you're supposed to be in education.
Yes.
So what you started back in 2013. So did you start that journey back in 2011?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a year of new beginnings.
Yes.
So you're in the third year right now of a new foundation that you're building in life. What we do with numbers is we spin in time in 9-year cycles. So you started a year of new beginnings in 2011. When you look to 2010, what got out of your way closed in that year's time frame that was meant to go because it made the space for the new stuff that showed up in 2011.
So this is one of those, if it's new, it's for you, right?
That was back in 11 for her.
Okay.
Now, this is the year where she's got the expansion. It's like her seeds that she planted in 11 are starting to see.
So she goes beyond that now, beyond that point.
It's a very social year, but it's a year where education is highly favored. Next year's your foundation completing year. So that by looking to 15 is when you're going to blossom and be done with the process. So I would say if you are in the midst of the education process, you're definitely stick with it and continue with it because you're going to blossom with it 2 years from now is when you're going to see that full.
So you do feel like she's in the right place, though?
She's definitely in the right place. Absolutely.
Okay, that's some good confirmation there.
Yeah.
Did you have another question?
Just my major. Hopefully it's the right decision too. I don't know.
Let's see. That's why we brought these. It's bringing you a lot of, yes, you need to connect with it a little bit more. What it is that you're looking to do with the major?
Specialized nursing.
Okay. You are meant to, it's interesting the card that came up for you because it's you nurturing and being in those compassionate situations. So if you've got you're a 20, you're born to the 20th of the month, you are that chicken soup for everybody's soul, whether they're related to you or not. And you also have the patience to back it up because you are the sign of patience. So I would say you are the perfect person to be in the healthcare industry. So, because you've got the means to do it in your soul.
Well, that's some good news. Thank you very much. Thank you. We got the worst seat in the house. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
And what's your name?
Dawn.
Dawn, what would you like to ask Sharita Star?
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What do you see in my near future?
Okay, and day and month of birth, please.
February 7th.
Okay, 7.
We don't have to give the year around here,
Nope.
huh?
No,
Hope
we
not.
never need to know how old you are. Just got to know what energy's around you. So you saw a lot of changes last year, Dawn. You had a lot of wild, permanent changes, things that kind of came at you unexpectedly, loads and loads and loads of movement in your life. This is the year where everything's starting to even out, and you're going to keep feeling that. And you've been feeling that already since February, kind of came along. And this year for you is going into, I have to do a little math. This is why I like to sit. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So 2008 for you was that if it's new, it's for you year. That's where you saw a lot of new seeds planted. What happened back in 07 closed off your last 9-year cycle. So that's when you saw things kind of conclude. That's what made the space for what happened in 08. But what you did over last year really blossomed that foundation that you put in place from 08 down through 11. So recognize that those changes that happened last year were meant to perpetuate things in a totally different direction. But now the compassion, there's something that's going to require your compassion this year. A lot of times in a 6 personal year, you see some sort of, maybe it's a family responsibility or some situation where you have to seek to understand than be understood. And it's going to allow you to handle the situation far better than it's a me thing. But of course, you're February 7th. I mean, you're like a super Pisces. I mean, I'm sorry, you're an Aquarius. Aquarius, and you're like an Aquarius and a Pisces put together because you're born to the 7th of the month. 7s are very psychic. You're very intuitive. You love your time by yourself. And if you don't take it, you get into trouble. So you have to take that private time because you're
like
the
you're
inventor of everything.
I do a little stuff on the side of myself.
So she's a psychic too. You're
Yes,
right
and as you
that.
should. And I love seeing that you're not wearing black because 7s should never wear black. So more white for you. Grab amethyst. It's a great stone for you to work with. Emeralds too. Yep. And loads of natural fruit juices for you.
Okay.
Will boost all that up.
So will that boost the health?
Pardon me?
Will it boost my health?
Yes, because 7s need juices of all natural fruits, apples, cranberries, endives, melons, cooling foods, very cooling foods, and no
Sounds
black.
like some good stuff.
So actually, I eat
And no black for you, because if you wear black, you're already so spiritual and empathic and all that. You start drawing, but the white will reflect.
Okay.
So that's much more powerful for you to wear as a color all the time.
Well, thank you very much. Everybody give her a hand. Thank you so much, Sharita.
Thank you for
I really
having
appreciate that.
me.
Do you have a website that we can go to
Yes.
to find out more about you?
Yes, I am at sharitastar.com. Again, it's all about the keeping it simple to the name.
Very easy. And you do want to plug your book, right?
And this is where you can find a signed copy of this.
Okay. Once
Or you
again,
can
that's
buy
called
one.
It's All in the
It's
Name
All in the
by
Name.
Sharita Starr. Thank you very much, Sharita. Everybody give her a hand.
Take it, baby. What do I do?
We still have one more psychic to go, and we have some giveaways as well. So you guys don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
Thank you.